Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel, Rookie 3D Printing. Here in this video I'm going to be replacing the power supply. This one's fan is making a lot of noise, so I'm going to be replacing it with a replacement one. There is no video so far on the Anycubic site explaining how to replace it, so this might be a little bit longer than expected. So sit back, relax, and hopefully everyone enjoys it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take off this plate and move this stuff out of the way so I can get to the power cables right here that go to your power supply. So let's remove this one first. It's not the hardest one out there, luckily. Sorry for the last video with all the emojis all over my license plates. I do apologize for that. I will make sure not to have the car in the garage anymore for any more videos. So, sorry. Sorry if I sound a little sick. I've been sick for the past few weeks, but I am getting better now. So, just took a little bit of time in the VA to give me some medication. So, here we go. Here's the first step. And there's the power supply. So what I'm going to do, so for everyone they can see, I'm going to take a picture with my phone. I do see that there is a voltage sensor right there, so you can change the voltage up and down. It's right there. I'm going to assume this is for your hotbed. So let's get those off now. I'm going to take a picture with my phone as well. So this right here just held on, so all you have to do is grab and just give a little bit of force. It pops right on down. It is a Phillips or a flathead, so I'm going to grab a Phillips. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this set up now. There we go. I'm using a iFixit kit to do this on top of the stock tools that came with it. So what we're going to do is remove the line, neutral, ground. This is the voltage negative power and voltage positive. Those just slip right on out. And same with these, should just come right on out, and they do not. So it looks like you're going to have to undo it all the way to remove them. I'll put them all back on at a later time when I get the power supply out. So there's that. So from the looks of it, we're going to have to flip this back over. So I'm going to drop you guys down, make this a little bit easier. Okay. go. From the looks of it, we're gonna have to unscrew these and all these right here. So there should be 8 of them. And that should hopefully take off the power supply. Let's get going and let's see if it does it. There's one. Be careful of this bed cable. We don't want to bend it too much and pop it, break it off the bed or anything. This one came with my S1, so that's why this is a bit longer. Okay, so from the looks of it is you do not have to mess with these end ones. So I'm just going to tighten this right back down because why keep messing with it. I'm going to tighten that down all the way. There we go. And then I will put this one back in as well. There we go. So it looks like it's just going to be these 4 screws, these 2 and these 2. And then you just pick it straight on up and there's the power supply. It comes right on out. From here, I'm going to grab the new one that's right behind me. Here's what they sent me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip this over. Grab this one and I'm just going to, oh, it's on 230 right now. Right there. Just double check that if you have to replace it, make sure it's on 110. So I'm just going to grab this tool, put it right there, flip it. It's now at under the 115 volt. Let's push this back in. And we're going to lay it back down while holding it. There we go. I'm going to try my hardest to get one of these set in place. And tighten it down. There we go. Now we can get the other 3 put in place, tightened down as well. There we go, there's 2. There's 3. Make sure that they're tightened down all the way, because you don't want this to be moving and then fall off when you're in the middle of a print or anything. There we go. I am missing one screw, so I'm going to grab that really quick and put it back in as well. Remember, you do not have to remove these 4 screws on the 1, 2, 3, 4 around the edges. That doesn't do anything. Okay, there we go. From here, I'm going to lay it back down how I had originally had it. Oh. There we go. Back to this area. So we're going to pop this open like the last one. We're going to remove these 3. The line, neutral, ground. Just changing over to a flat head to see if that helps out a little bit more. And then for the voltage negative and positive, we're just loosening this one and this one, the 2 middles. So we will start from our left to our right, brown first for load. We're going to just slide that in. And tighten it down. Make sure to make it nice and snug and tight, because you don't want it falling off while in the middle of a print or getting loose. Next, we're going to do the neutral. That's this blue wire. And then the ground cable. You're gonna first put, I'm guessing this is for the Wi-Fi, so you're gonna put the Wi-Fi one in first. Then we're gonna put the ground cable, and then we're gonna push this on up, and then we'll tighten it down. Just like that. There we go. Next, we need to do the negative, so that should be the black one. Yes, it's gonna be the black one to go here. And let's tighten that down as well. Let's flip you guys over. Oh, make sure to push it down in the process of tightening it, or it might come out. Remember to make sure that they're all nice and snug. And last but least is your power. Tighten that right on up. Make sure it's all the way pushed in. Make sure once again that they're all tight and snugged up. You don't want any of this kind of stuff falling off in the middle of a print, or your print will become a failure probably. Don't over tighten it because you could strip and break it. And then from there, you're just gonna put that on. And then you're gonna slide this right back up to the original spot. So that covers in the spot now. So there's 3 holes, one here, one right there, and one right there. So I'm gonna start first with this one because it's the easiest. I'm not gonna tighten them all down all the way until I get them all in place. There's 2 and the very last one. There we go. Make sure once again that you snug all these down so they're tight on there and they don't fall out, loosen up and fall out later on while printing. There we go. And that's it. That right there is how you replace the power supply in a Kobra 3. I will plug it in here shortly and test it out to make sure it turns on and heats up the bed. So bear with me for a second. I'm going to move the printer and get it in place so I can try it out. So I just plugged it in and I see that it's starting to boot up. So let's see if it boots up all the way. Okay. I do see that the hot bed right there does have a temperature, same with the nozzle, so let's just double check that the bed works. Let's put 200. Go. I guess it's going to 1. I don't know why I did that, so let's just do 60. And we'll come back to that. Let's do this update in the process. I do see that the bed just stopped. So everything is working as it should. The bed is warmed up, so this looks all good. I now have this Kobra 3 back up and running, and the fan is quiet again. Thank you guys all for watching, subscribing, and commenting. If you guys have any questions with anything, please feel free to comment below. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. And if anyone needs any help with anything, I will attempt to try to make a video to help you as well. Thank you again for watching my video. I hope this helps anyone out there. And you guys all have a great day.